Two.
Yes, we are live.
Hey, how are you?
Sankit, how are you doing? How is your day going so far?
My day has been going really well. How's your day? I've heard there's
Sankit,
a lot of snow in Canada.
we got a lot of snow, but the good part is now we have a kind of an amazing life happening. It kind of gives the good vibes, so I'm feeling positive.
Cool. We've got wrist plug. Hello. How are you
I'm
doing?
stuck. I have a question for Wristplug, by the way. If you can let me know where you are from, that will be great.
I can tell you that he's from Germany
Oh,
because he won one of my giveaways, so I remember.
so hallo für Deutschland, my broken German.
Just gonna give a few minutes for a few people to join.
Sorry, by the way, I kind of like pressed the wrong button. I'm not playing with the light. And also, Wristplug, a little teaser for you. We are going to discuss a lot of cool watches, and in my list, I have a watch from Germany. So please stay tuned. But I'm going to show it in the last.
Yeah, I've kind of chosen watches from like sort of $2,000 to $25,000.
Sankit, this time I have some, I would say, expensive watches because last time you told me like think big, So I'm like, okay, I will choose a few expensive ones.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tricky topic, isn't it? Like we're talking about top 10 watches that were released in January, so it doesn't have to be. We're not talking under any certain budget here, so right. Before we kick off, let's do a quick wrist check. What are you wearing today?
I have a watch from Japan. Actually, it's the Vancher Tenji chronograph. So it's kind of a watch that I reviewed recently, and it's a brand from Japan, and the price point is on the affordable part. So I just wanted to, wear this watch. It's going back tomorrow, so for the last time, I wanna wear it and show it to the audience.
Talking about the audience, what are you guys wearing in the audience today? Let us know in the comment section below. I'm wearing my new Seiko Prospects. This is the Manta Ray edition. And apparently all the money they make from this edition, it goes to a really good cause, Save the Ocean. And it's got like a stingray inside the dial, if you can see.
Seiko is
There's a
always
lot
a
of,
great idea,
yeah. And I bought this watch almost at like 40% discount, so I'm really happy. Oh, wrist plug is wearing his Davosa Turnos. Nice choice. Who else is watching us? Let us know in the chat. Thank you, wrist plug. I love Seiko. My journey actually started with the Seiko 5, which I unfortunately lost. So since then I was looking to add a Seiko in my collection, just was waiting for the right one.
Sankit, I know that you have some really cool choices for us. Maybe would you like to go first with your choices for January 2026?
Yeah, let's kick it off. So the first watch in my list from the January release is is a brand called Rokita, and the model number is Golden Key. I know it's quite a famous brand, and it's quite an old brand as well. So this one is kind of around 2500 mark. And if we talk about the technical specs, so it's got the rose gold plated steel case. It's got the leather strap. It's got their own caliper 2609. It's only 30 meter of water resistance, which is not really happy about that, but it looks like a kind of a dress watch. So I think it's kind of acceptable on a dress watch. Case size is 38.8, so kind of perfect for my liking. And it's a manual movement, it's not automatic, so you'll have to wound it quite often with a power reserve of 42 hours. And it is a limited edition piece. I think it's limited to 300 pieces only. Yeah, I thought it looks quite cool. I'm recently really getting into like gold accent watches, gold and rose gold. I think that's a sign I need to add one in my collection. What's on your list?
Actually, Sankit, let me just share my screen. I know that you recently like, gold and rose gold, watches. So I have kind of an expensive watch, which is around like $30,000, but it's the Hublot, the Big Bang original Unico with, as you see, gold color with a ceramic bezel. It's a 33 millimeter watch. Actually, some of our audience may think it's kind of a large watch, but I think it's kind of like a really statement piece. You have this gold and kind of a bit large watch that will definitely stand out. And kind of you will make an interesting impression. In terms of technical specs, it's an automatic watch with 72 hours power reserve. Of course, it has the open case back, the ceramic bezel as well, with a water resistance of 10 atm, which is I think normal, for a chronograph, watch. But just to kind of show you, I feel it looks like in close up, very cool looking watch, and kind of making you feel rich, thanks to the gold color.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. I know what the general consensus about Hublot is, but I think they're not that bad. I've seen a couple of them in person, and they're quite nice watches.
But it's kind of I think a cool brand. Also, Sankit, I don't know what our audience and also you are thinking. Some people say this year maybe like kind of a comeback by Hublot as well, with some maybe more color variants, etc. Some watch collectors, they believe that it will be a comeback year, and let's see.
Yeah, I was looking at the releases in January, and there were a lot of Hublots and a lot of Louis Vuittons. And all the Louis Vuittons looked really, really nice, all like the stone dials and stuff. Next in my list is, I don't think I've ever featured this watch on my channel, but I quite like the square dial. And this one comes with a titanium case and rubber strap. But I think it looks really, really good. It comes with 70 hours of power reserve and 100 meter of water resistance. The case size is only 41 millimeter, so still not very big and not very small either, so still will fit a lot of wrist sizes. And it comes with their own in-house caliber BR Cal 323.
Sankit, one, maybe not to share. I had the chance to kind of, try some Bell and Rose watches. I think they are really cool watches, and they feel really lightweight on the wrist as well. Sometimes the square shape gives an impression like will it feel kind of bulky, but on contrary, actually, they kind of fit really well, and just kind of like cover the wrist perfectly.
Yeah, and you get the power indicator here as well, which is quite a useful complication that I like in a watch.
Sankit, would you
Yeah,
add
that
this watch
was.
to your collection, by the way?
Sorry?
Would you add this watch to your collection?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want one of these cases in my collection at some point.
If you don't mind, I will now take you on a journey to a kind of a beautiful place. Let me just check the window. So, Sankit, if you are ready, now we are traveling to Italy actually together, just to kind of show you. Venezianico is kind of one of my favorite brands. Sometimes I feel, if I'm kind of like sharing a lot of good things about them, but frankly, it's a brand that I really like, and they recently launched their Redondore Utopia 2 Alpha, which is a limited edition timepiece with their own movement inside. And I kind of choose this, gold color one, 38 millimeter dial size, just to show the specification. Only 8.9 millimeter thickness, which is like really thick, and luck to luck is 44.2, so it will not look bulky on the wrist at all. Sapphire crystal, of course, and uh, I really want to get your thoughts, but just scrolling up, very amazing looking timepiece, in this yellow color, and as I mentioned, it's kind of the own movement created by Venezianico inside this timepiece. They kind of pay a lot of attention to the Venetian heritage, and they put a lot of details on their watches. That's why, Sankit, I kind of like really like this brand, so I wanted to share the Redondore Utopia 2 with you, and I hope that it will not be
Yeah,
utopia and we will own these watches in the future, because the price point compared to a Hublot is like 4,000 euros, almost, kind of like more
10 times
affordable.
cheaper. Yeah. Let's have a look at the picture of the movement.
Maybe I will just.
Yeah, that looks really good. And I'm quite surprised how this brand went from a micro brand. I consider them to be independent brand now. They're not micro brand anymore because they've started developing their own movement and stuff. And some of their watches like go as up to like a couple of £1,000.
And Sankit, as I mentioned, I may be a bit biased, but I own a few of their timepieces. They are really cool looking timepieces. Even some of their watches are kind of on the affordable side, not expensive side. But we were always discussing. I'm kind of an introvert person, but literally, some friends ask me when they see their watches. I have one with the engravings, on the sides, and people are like, "Oh, can we take a look? Can I try it on my wrist, etc." So really conversation started, because it's kind of a family business as well, and they are really devoted, they are always coming up with something new. And I'm pretty sure, I think they will be at the British watchmakers event as well, because they often travel to all the international events.
Yeah, I think British Watchmakers Day is only for British brands, so I'm not sure if they will be there. But they will definitely be there, the shows around the UK. They're always there. Right. The next watch in my list is one of the new models of my Grail watch. It's the Omega Seamaster Diver 300. I really, really like the first luxury watch I would buy will be this one. And I really like the color on here. It's so nice.
Sankit, am I right that this is a kind of a special edition for the upcoming, Olympic Games as well? I think
Yes.
in Milano.
Yep. It is the one. That's right. If you see the case back, it says Milano Cortina 2026, and it's got 26 engraved here, and the Olympic logo here as well. But yeah, it's got the ceramic bezel, ceramic dial, and ceramic case as well, which is quite impressive. The power reserve is 55 hours. The water resistance is 300 meters. I think that's what I like to see. Not that I'm going to go 300 meters because I can't really swim. But I still like to have my decent water resistance in my watch. And they have their own Omega 8806 caliber. Yeah, what do you guys think about this watch? I think it's quite cool for the ceramic material construction. And it's only for 8,400 pounds. I think for Omega and for a special edition, I think this is a very reasonable price. Right, what's next on your list?
Omega as well. So Sangeet, I will again take you on a little journey, but this time I have Maurice Lacroix Icon Automatic label Noir. It's a limited edition timepiece. Maurice Lacroix is a really iconic brand, and Icon is their kind of the well-known collection piece. And this one, skeleton movement, I think an amazing looking, dial, and also the leather strap. It's a limited edition piece. You may have realized already I like kind of like larger diameter watches, so this one is like 45 millimeter. Just to kind of showing the picture, there is also kind of a turquoise FKM rubber strap option as well, but personally maybe I would go with the black one because it looks more elegant. This also looks sporty, but I feel like I kind of like this more. Just about the technical specifications: 48 hours power reserve, automatic movement, 45 millimeter case size with leather strap, and 10 ATMs of water resistance. Overall, I was kind of tempted because it's a limited edition, and also it's kind of like a skeleton movement. I like skeleton movements a lot, so when I see this combination, I felt I needed to share it with you.
Yeah, it's a really nice watch. I don't mind the big dials, but I don't like it when they're really thick. But I can see this one it's a bit bigger, but it's not very thick. It's quite slim.
Ankit, let me check about if they mention the thickness here. I don't see the mention right away, but at least from the pictures, maybe just kind of like this
Yeah,
one.
I think from
I
the
don't see
side
it
profile,
here.
it looks quite slim. Yeah, the dial looks really nice.
And it's only $8,000, Sankit. Not a big budget.
So that's Canadian, right?
No, it's actually US dollars, by the way. Like it's almost 10,000
Okay.
Canadian, 8 US.
Okay, cool. Not that bad. Right. The next watch in my collection, well, in my list, not in the collection yet, is one of my favorite dress watches. It's the Gerald Genta. I think all of us in the watch community must know this brand and the designer. But they have two color, the rose gold and they have the white gold one. I think the white gold one is my favorite. It's really good. Look at the colors on this watch. And look at the dial. It's got a really good pattern on it. I think they're using their own caliber here as well. Let's look at the specs. So it's a 38 millimeter because it's a dress watch for the leather strap. The dial is made of brass. The case is made of white gold. They've got their own caliber 005P Zenith Elite with 50 hours of power reserve. There isn't any information on water resistance, but I'm guessing because this is a dress watch, probably like 50 meters or something. It doesn't even say anything on the case back. Yeah, both the colors are really nice. I like this one, the
The white
graphite one
one.
better, but the brown one's nice as well, depending on what you're wearing. I think this one you can pair it with different straps as well, because it's white gold as opposed to the rose gold one. Yeah, that was my watch number 4.
If you had this watch in your collection, would you wear it like on the daily usage or only on special occasions and keep it maybe in a winder or a watch case?
If I spend that much money, and I would probably keep it for good occasions. But that depends on my mood. Sometimes as a watch enthusiast, you just want to wear a particular watch on a particular day, right? So you might even make an occasion out of it just to wear the watch. Like,
Because
for
like,
example, my son just got bumped to the next level in his swimming class. I might make that occasion, and I might wear my nice watch on that occasion.
Sankit, the reason for asking you this question, because I'm going to show you a watch. If I ever add it to my collection, I think I would just keep it, in a case, and even I'm not sure that I would take it out. Maybe just wear it once a year in a really special occasion. That type of a watch is coming.
Nice. I really look forward to seeing that. Let's have a look at that.
You mentioned about gold, being rich. So Sankit, I have the Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional, which is the Moonshine Gold, 42 millimeters manual winding. Please let's ignore the pricing for now, but look at this beauty, and just look at this movement here. Everything is like amazing. It's like love at first sight. Amazing looking watch. As I mentioned, like I would really keep it like with some ice can, watch winders or something like this. Make sure that it's like safe and sound. But just to kind of show you, there is kind of a black variant as well. But I think the Moonshine Gold will be my choice.
Yeah, I think
Regardless,
gold will be my choice as well.
I was recently thinking, Sankit, I think one should have an Omega regardless, in the collection. I think it's kind of a, a must-have piece, regardless of the, Moonwatch, etc. But look at that, timepiece, really amazing. So just show you up and close. Very amazing watch. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a really amazing watch. I think talking about Omega, I really wanna get the Constellation in my collection. I really like the dial of the Constellation, but then I also like the Speedmaster and the Seamaster range. I just like all of them. Like I want at least one watch from each category.
Sankit, I actually have
And
Omega Moonswatch, but that doesn't count, right?
it's still an original watch, so it does count. It doesn't. It's not a Speedmaster, but it's a beginning of something, right?
Yes.
It's just one step closer to the Speedy. But you just mentioned about the Watchwinder, and I just remembered. So I want to tell everyone that I'm still running the giveaway, and I'm giving away a Watchwinder to one of the lucky person. So if you want to know more about it, go to my latest YouTube video and go to the pinned comment, and you will see the instructions on how to enter the giveaway. Right. The last watch in my list is, it's a brand called Armin Strom. I've always sort of gotten attracted towards quirky looking dial. So I thought I had to add one of the dials that's a bit quirky. And
it has
after
kind of
handling
like,
some of the Christopher Ward
yes, it's
watches
got local vibes, right?
with the movement in the front, I think it looks really cool. And both the colors are really good. I think I like this one as well. But it comes with a Fume dial, open case back, leather strap. The dial is 38 millimeter in diameter. They have got their own caliber, 50 meters of water resistance, and 100 hours of power reserve. That's quite impressive. I don't know why certain, well, not certain, all the big brands get away with giving you less water resistance, but I'm considering this, I'm assuming this watch is quite slim. That's why. And look at that movement. It looks so clean and so beautiful. Yeah, it's quite amazing. I would love to see this watch in person. Maybe I need to go Watches and Wonders this year in Geneva.
Do you
See
have a
all the
plan to
nice
go there,
watches.
by the way?
Sorry?
Do you have a plan to go to Watches and Wonders?
I'm not sure. It's still in April. I met a few people who are going, so I might even tag along with them. We'll see.
So Sangeet, if you go there, you need to send us, more pictures of these timepieces.
Yeah, definitely. I've got my new camera now, so I've been playing around with it.
Did you get a DJI, by the way, or is it another brand? Your new camera.
No, it's Sony.
Even better.
Yeah, it's Sony. It's one of the smallest camera. They launched it as a vlogging camera, but you can interchange the lenses.
Sangeet, I know we are talking about watches, but I will maybe reach out to you. I want to get your thoughts on this upcoming DJI Osmo Pocket 4, whether it's kind of good for vlogging and maybe recording reviews, etc.
Yeah, definitely.
As you know,
So what's your last watch?
As you know, I made a promise to Plug that I will take you on a journey to the southern Germany, actually. So let me share my screen. I will take you to a place called Gutenbach, which is in the southern Germany. And here we have the Hanhart watches. So they recently released a new watch just yesterday, which is kind of like their, I would say, a model that was being, sought after by the collectors, and it's kind of a comeback for it. 417 ES Moby Dick 39 millimeter. Sanket, one funny information I learned that the Moby Dick actually comes from the novel for one reason. I think a couple of years back the collectors were kind of looking after this watch, so it became like a white whale, kind of like a Moby Dick joke about this watch. So Hanhart kind of brought this watch back. Frankly, Sanket, it's like 3.4 thousand Canadian, which is estimated like around 2,000 USD. I think for that price, German watchmaking, I think it's kind of a really clean looking, amazing looking watch with the steel bracelet, just to maybe show you up and close. Very quality, looking watch. And just kind of like scrolling down, I want to show you the, movement here. It's also kind of like looking really cool. Hanhart is a really amazing brand in my opinion, and I know that many collectors, especially collectors in Canada, they like the Hanhart watches. So I just wanted to share this with you. And also, I'm a big fan of illumination, and it has kind of like a really cool, illumination, and everything looks like symmetrical, etc. So just wanted to bring this timepiece to everyone's attention.
Yeah, it looks really good. I really like the bezel.
So I had this, just scrolling up, I had this watch from Germany. And Wristplug, please let us know if you like Hanhart watches and what is your opinion on this new model.
Yeah, and also tell us about more German brands, because I think they're quite amazing. I've reviewed a few of them, and I'm talking to a few of the brands as well, and I'm really impressed with the finishing on the watches.
So this was my list for today.
I think those were some really good watches. What do you say?
We got like really also we touched base on different price points as well. Of course, ultra luxury ones, but also kind of like affordable, watches compared to the others. So it was kind of a good list of 10 watches from January, and it seems like a good start for the year. Many watch brands are having many releases, so I think we will have even more momentum in the coming months.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see this many watches released in a month, within a month. And some of them, half of them were from like just 2 brands. So that was quite surprising. I was expecting to struggle to find 5 watches released in a month. But there were plenty, like 3 pages full of list.
I hope that our audience also like these choices. If you guys have any favorite from out of these lists or anything that we need to cover, please let us know in the comments as well.
Sounds good. So what we'll do is we'll do this kind of monthly releases every end of month. So around the end of February, we'll do like watches that were released in February, and then at the end of the year, around Christmas time, we'll probably do like a recap. Probably like top 12 watches of the year or something like that.
Also, thank you for our Christmas content, guys. We will have one kind request since it's Christmas. If you want to gift us any watches, you will see our desired watch list as well. So please feel free to send us gifts.
But yeah, thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next week with a new topic. We haven't decided what topic yet, but it will be something exciting.
Thank you. Before we wrap up, thank you so much for our audience supporting us, joining our live session. If you can, guys, subscribe to our YouTube channels or follow us on social media, it will give us, additional encouragement as well. So if you kind of like our content, please, feel free to follow us.
Cool. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Take
Thank
care.
you, Sigit. Bye.